Now our next video is going to be working out the distance between two particular points. So once again, here's my plane. I'm going to put 2 points on here. If I join them up, I want to know how long that particular line is. Once again, it's not very straight, but I'm not using a ruler either. What we have here, believe it or not, is actually a right angled triangle. We've been dealing with right angled triangles in recent videos too, by the way. There's our right angled triangle. This blue line, that's our hypotenuse. We have a formula to work out hypotenuse. If we use that formula, we can work out the length of that particular line. All I need is the length of this vertical line and the length of this horizontal line. Now, the horizontal line is travelling in the x-axis, and it's travelling from an x value of -3 over to an x value of 5. So what distance is that? Well, that's 3 units there, 5 more units there. So in the x direction, it's actually going to be, if I do 5 take away -3, gives me the distance of 8 that it's travelled. For the y direction, it's travelling from down as low as -2 up to a height of +7. So we're going to go 7 take away -2, and that will give me those two particular distances. But because the a and the b value have to be squared, square those. So hypotenuse squared is going to be that. Now, what we have here is actually the beginnings of what the distance formula is. So what I did here was, to work out the distance that I travelled in the x direction, I subtracted the x numbers. And then the distance I travelled in the y direction, I subtracted the y numbers. So let's do that. Our general formula is going to be, I just subtract the x values, which will give me the distance in the x direction, which I have to square. To that, I then subtract the y values, and that'll be squared. And of course, we don't want c squared, we want c, the hypotenuse on its own, which means we have to take the square root. That's our distance formula. Subtract the x values to get the x distance and square it. Subtract the y values to get the y distance and square it, and then take the square root of the whole answer. By the way, it doesn't matter which order you get these in, because once you've subtracted them, if you get a positive number or a negative number as your answer and you square it, you're still going to have a positive number as a result. So that doesn't matter. But that's our general formula. If we keep finishing this off from up here, in other words, I don't want the length of the hypotenuse. So if I continue that on, c is going to be equal to the square root of 64 plus 81. C is going to be equal to the square root of 145. So C is going to be approximately equal to 12.04 units. And that's your distance formula. This is what you need to memorize here. So good luck with that.